So, welcome back to my Sekiro boss guide videos. Today we're tackling Lady Butterfly. She's an optional boss, so you don't actually have to fight her, but I do recommend fighting her regardless at some point, since she gives you a Sakura droplet, an item that later on lets you get a third resurrection, if you only instead of just having two. Also, you can get an attack power from her, which, if you're having trouble with Yobu, but you can manage to defeat her, will increase your attack power by 1, which will help you fight this guy. Since every boss gives you an attack power by 1. Which, it seems like does 1, but it makes a significant difference in the overall gameplay. She's she's a long range and close range attacker. She uses daggers or throwing knives to attack from afar, with lots of tricks. Honestly, if you want to fight her straight up, dodge this, charge a stab, and it works every time. There you go. She's gonna jump on the wires. On the wires, you just have to try and avoid her. Jump her sweep attack, land on her head. And normal deflections work. Again, we're gonna dodge that, stab. This one's good for a deflection where you can dodge it too. Same thing. Honestly, she has a variety of moves, but it's pretty simple to take her down. The shuriken do not add to her. The shuriken do not add to her. What's it with posture? So I usually just deflect them for the sake of practicing my deflection. 1-2 combo. That's a free hit combo. Jump on her head. Nothing too bad, honestly. She's a boss. You can, due to her aggressiveness of attacks, you can pretty much kill her without even having to attack. You could just deflect all day. So we're gonna let her posture go down. And we're gonna show you how to do it in a straight up fight. The trick to this fight, if you're fighting her straight up, is to be as aggressive as possible. Because there's a rhythm, as I've said in my boss guide video, there's a rhythm to the combat. And there's a rhythm in which you can use to defeat her. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's how a lot of her combos work. Again, by attacking in a certain way, or a certain rhythm and pattern, you can force her combos and pretty much make it easier to take her down. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's the pattern right there. It does, not getting it correct does reset the combo, but getting it correct, she usually responds the same way each time. First phase, done. So now, just give her a good old stabby. She's not using phantom butterflies. Certain attacks will have a trail of butterflies active whenever she's attacking you, like here. She just activated her illusions. You can kill them for free spirit emblems if you need it. Otherwise, don't waste your time. She's gonna recall them. They're gonna turn into phantom butterflies, and you just have to avoid them. You can actively fight them, but they're annoying. They turn into that. You just gotta run around or use a pillar to guard you. and then you're done with that. And then she pretty much fights almost the same way. When she does that, she's about to use a multi-hit combo, which ends with you jumping on her head. Other than the Phantom Butterflies and that combo, it's pretty much the same fight, so the same tactic still applies. And she's not, honestly, you don't even have to hit her. You could just do a little chip damage and just focus on deflecting. It's a good way to practice your deflections while also bringing up her posture for that kill instead of focusing on deleting her HP, which is a mistake I think most people make. Okay, so in the next part is going to be using strategy and items on how I defeat her. Alright, so for tactics and strategies, you're going to want two prosthetic tools, majorly, which is the Shinobi Firecracker to distract her for a free hit, but mainly the most important one is the Shuriken, loaded Shuriken, which one, you gotta understand, right? Both you and the enemy take increased posture and physical damage when you get hit while mid-air. That is the most crucial part you gotta remember. So what you're going to want to do, as soon as let's say she jumps up and she's on a wire, the minute she jumps off of the wire, you hit her with a shuriken. It's going to stun her, it's going to make her fall down mid-air, and it's going to do a lot of posture damage, which is going to get you that kill quicker. The second thing is Divine Confetti. If you're going for the posture kill and not trying to focus on depleting her HP, the reason is because Divine Confetti is not just used to fight enemies that are apparition or supernatural. It also causes your attacks, your regular attack, to do chip damage. So regardless of whether she's blocking or deflecting you, she still takes physical damage regardless. And all you need to do is chip away at her HP long enough that anything you do causes her posture to stay fixed where it is. It won't be able to go back down because she doesn't have enough HP. If you can still compound the Divine Confetti, and Divine Confetti does bring up your attack power, even if slightly. It does compound with Aqua Sugar. It also, which increases your attack power. Also, Fistful of Ashes isn't bad. It's a good substitute for the Firecracker on certain enemies. And most importantly of all, you're gonna need a Snapseed. You're gonna need a Snapseed, which is gonna be crucial in fighting against her illusions. To unlock the loaded shuriken, you're gonna want to come here, and you will find a loaded shuriken on this dead corpse right here. As for the Shinobi Firecracker, you will find that if you watch my Gyobu Oniwa video, you will see where I get that one. So I'm not gonna bother keeping it in here. Okay, so if you've gotten past the Great Serpent in Ashina, you're gonna want to start from the Ashina Castle Gate Fortress. Make your way here, find some extra snap seeds, because you're gonna need a few. And the game does give you a few before Lady Butterfly, but if in case those finish and you run out, you can come this way. Jump here, grapple to here, come here. By now the snake will be gone, so you don't have to worry too much about it, honestly. There, grab this. 5 free snap seeds, and that's all you need. Okay, so something I forgot to mention, Swami Shards. Swami Shards are good if in case you are low on Spirit Emblems, can't farm them, or you want to save them for the next fight. Pretty much exactly what we're doing with the Shuriken, they're going to do the exact same thing. They're only slightly weaker, since the shurikens are obviously what you're supposed to use, but you can substitute with ceramic shards. So just keep that in mind. Instead I'm going to be using the Fistful of Ashes, because should you ever need a one free blow, or to charge up an attack, and you don't want her to attack you, you're simply going to throw Fistful of Ashes in her face like that. See this? throw some fistful of ashes in the face. That is a good tactic to know. So with that said, I'm gonna remove this because it's just something I wanted to include, as it is a viable option. So now anytime she runs on the wire, we're just gonna hit her. See that? There's a good decent bit of knocks her out of the grab as well, and it's pretty strong. And then you use that combo. You attack her in that pattern there. Hit her with the shuriken, stab, be on her back. Ever needed some room to breathe, hit her with the firecracker. I don't know why I keep forgetting to get that. Anyways, get that. She's gonna lie down. First she's up there, she's gonna lie down here. What I typically recommend is floating passage. Honestly, you could use Whirlwind Slash, it would still work, but Whirlwind has the basic ability to me to get you started off. If you want to know how to get floating passage, it's in my how was the word I'm looking for? It's in my walkthrough, either the first or the second when I reach Raleigh State. I'll show you how to get it in the lake, so do check that out. And yeah, I'll be using floating passage. So you're gonna want to use an alcohol sugar, increases attack power. Divine Confetti increases attack power and does chip damage. And floating passage does the exact same thing as well. If you summon their spirits, we're gonna go in the middle of them and use a snap seed to banish actually all of them at once. It is situational, it depends on how close they are to you. As you can see, regardless of how she deflects, she's still taking damage. I can still compound it with floating passage, which does the same effect. And Grandma's down. Here we go. Lady Butterfly taken care of. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video if you enjoyed the content. And that has been my strategy guide to dealing with Lady Butterfly. Pretty fun boss. This boss, believe it or not, took me 3 hours of back-to-back fighting. I even got a headache fighting her. But eventually, when Sekiro's combat clicks and you realize how the game is meant to be played or how it can be played, it all works out in the end. As I always say, stay safe, take care, and be good.